What is HPV? HPV stands for Human Papillomavirus, a name that might sound a bit intimidating at first. But let's break it down and understand what it really means. HPV stands for Human Papillomavirus. It is a very common virus that affects millions of people worldwide. In fact, it's so common that most sexually active people will get it at some point in their lives. It is a very common virus. There are over 100 different types of HPV, and they can affect different parts of the body. Some types are more serious than others, but many are relatively harmless. There are many different types of HPV. Some types cause health problems like genital warts and cancer, while others do not cause any symptoms at all. It's important to know the difference and understand which types are more concerning. Some types cause health problems like genital warts and cancer. Other types are harmless. For example, HPV types 6 and 11 are known to cause genital warts, while types 16 and 18 are linked to various cancers, including cervical cancer. HPV spreads through skin-to-skin contact. This usually happens during sexual activity, but it can also be transmitted through other forms of close contact. It's important to remember that HPV can be spread even when an infected person has no visible symptoms. This usually happens during sexual activity. Using protection such as condoms can reduce the risk of transmission, but it does not eliminate it completely. Regular screenings and vaccinations are also key in preventing HPV-related health issues. Most people with HPV never have any symptoms. They never even know they have it. This is why regular health checkups and screenings are so important, as they can help detect any potential issues early on. They never even know they have it. Their bodies fight off the virus on their own. In most cases, the immune system clears the virus naturally within 2 years. However, some people may develop persistent infections that can lead to more serious health problems. Their bodies fight off the virus on their own, but some people with HPV develop health problems. These can include genital warts, cervical cancer, and other cancers such as anal, oropharyngeal, and penile cancers. But some people with HPV develop health problems. It's crucial to be aware of the symptoms and seek medical advice if you notice anything unusual. Early detection and treatment can make a significant difference. These can include genital warts, cervical cancer, and other cancers. Vaccination is available and can protect against the most dangerous types of HPV. It's recommended for both boys and girls, ideally before they become sexually active. It's important to learn about HPV and how to protect yourself. Educating yourself and others about HPV can help reduce the stigma and encourage more people to get vaccinated and screened. Talk to your doctor if you have any questions or concerns. They can provide you with the most accurate information and guide you on the best steps to take for your health and well-being. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to protecting yourself from HPV.
A history of HPV. Human Papillomavirus, commonly known as HPV, has been around for a very long time, far longer than most people realize. Scientists believe it has infected humans for thousands of years, tracing its presence back through the annals of medical history. Ancient medical texts describe conditions that could be linked to HPV, suggesting that our ancestors were also grappling with this virus. For example, there are writings from ancient Greece that talk about genital warts, a common symptom of HPV infection. These texts provide a glimpse into how early physicians understood and treated such conditions. However, it wasn't until the 20th century that scientists identified HPV as a virus. The advancements in medical technology and research methods during this period were crucial in making this discovery. In the 1970s, researchers made a groundbreaking connection between HPV and cervical cancer. This discovery was pivotal in understanding the virus's impact on human health. This was a major breakthrough, as it opened the door to further research and eventually led to the development of preventive measures. Today, we know a lot more about HPV. Modern research has revealed that there are over 100 different types of HPV, each with its own characteristics and potential health risks. We know that it causes many other health problems besides cervical cancer, including other types of cancers and genital warts. This knowledge has been instrumental in shaping public health policies and awareness campaigns. We also have vaccines that can protect against the most dangerous types of HPV. These vaccines are a significant advancement in our fight against the virus. offering protection and reducing the incidence of HPV-related diseases. Public health campaigns and educational initiatives have been crucial in spreading awareness about HPV and the importance of vaccination. These efforts aim to reduce the stigma associated with the virus and encourage people to take preventive measures. Global health organizations continue to work tirelessly to combat HPV, conducting research and promoting vaccination programs worldwide. Their goal is to reduce the prevalence of HPV and its associated health issues on a global scale. As we look to the future, ongoing research and advancements in medical science hold the promise of even more effective treatments and preventive measures against HPV. The journey of understanding and combating HPV is far from over, but the progress made so far is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance.
How common is HPV? HPV is the most common sexually transmitted infection in the United States. Nearly everyone who is sexually active will get HPV at some point in their lives. That means about 80 out of 100 sexually active people will have HPV. Most people clear the virus on their own. They never have symptoms or health problems, but HPV can sometimes cause health problems if it doesn't go away. That's why it's important to know the signs of HPV and get regular checkups.
What are the signs of HPV? Most people with HPV have no signs or symptoms. They don't even know they are infected. This is why regular checkups are important. However, sometimes HPV can cause genital warts. These are small bumps in the genital area. They can be itchy or uncomfortable. They might be flat or raised. They might be flesh-colored or look like cauliflower. In rare cases, HPV can lead to cancer. These cancers usually take many years to develop. They often have no symptoms in the early stages. That's why screening for certain cancers is so important. Different types of warts. Warts are skin growths caused by the Human Papillomavirus, HPV. They can appear on different parts of the body and vary in appearance, size, and texture. Understanding the different types of warts can help in identifying and treating them effectively. There are different types of warts that HPV can cause. Each type has unique characteristics and may require different treatment approaches. Let's explore some of the most common types of warts. Condyloma acuminata. These are the most common type of genital wart. They are typically found in the genital and anal areas and can be quite contagious. They look like small, flesh-colored bumps. These warts can vary in size and may sometimes be mistaken for other skin conditions. They can be raised or flat. The texture and appearance can differ, making it important to get a proper diagnosis from a healthcare professional. They often grow in clusters. These clusters can sometimes merge, forming larger areas of affected skin. Keratotic warts with a corneal appearance. These warts are thicker and harder. They are less common, but can be more challenging to treat due to their tough texture. They might have a rough, bumpy surface. This texture can make them more noticeable and sometimes uncomfortable. They can be white or yellowish. The color can vary depending on the individual's skin tone and the specific characteristics of the wart. Papular warts with smooth surfaces. These warts are small and round. They are usually less than a centimeter in diameter and can appear anywhere on the body. They have a smooth surface. This makes them distinct from other types of warts that may have a rough or bumpy texture. They can be skin-colored or slightly darker. The color variation can sometimes make them harder to detect, especially on darker skin tones. Flat warts. These warts are flat and smooth. They are often found on the face, neck, or legs, and can be more common in children and teenagers. They are often difficult to see. Because of their flat and smooth nature, they can blend in with the skin, making them less noticeable. They might be lighter or darker than your skin color. This variation in color can sometimes lead to confusion with other skin conditions, so it's important to consult a healthcare provider for an accurate diagnosis. Understanding these different types of warts can help in seeking appropriate treatment and managing the condition effectively. Diagnosing HPV. There is no test to check for HPV in general. Most people don't know they have HPV because they have no symptoms. Doctors can often diagnose genital warts by looking at them. They might take a small sample of the wart to examine under a microscope. This is called a biopsy. Women can get regular Pap tests to screen for cervical cancer. This test looks for abnormal cells on the cervix. These cells may be caused by HPV.
Treating HPV. There is no cure for HPV, but there are treatments for the health problems it can cause. Genital warts can be treated with medications. These medications are applied directly to the warts. They work by destroying the wart tissue. Sometimes doctors remove genital warts. They might freeze them off, burn them off, or cut them off. If HPV causes cell changes on the cervix, these can usually be treated. This helps prevent cervical cancer. Preventing HPV. The best way to prevent HPV is to get vaccinated. The HPV vaccine protects against the types of HPV that cause most HPV cancers and genital warts. The HPV vaccine is recommended for preteens, usually at age 11 or 12. But it can be given as early as age 9. If you like our content, give us a like, subscribe, activate the bell, and share this video so more people can see it. It's also recommended for everyone through age 26 if they haven't already gotten it. Using condoms during sex can help reduce the risk of getting HPV, but it doesn't fully protect against HPV because the virus can spread through skin-to-skin contact in areas not covered by a condom.
Living with HPV. Most people clear HPV on their own within 2 years. They never have any health problems from it, but for some people, HPV can cause health problems like genital warts or cancer. It's important to know the signs and symptoms of HPV. Talk to your doctor if you notice any unusual bumps or sores in your genital area. It's also important to get regular checkups. This includes Pap tests for women to screen for cervical cancer.
Key takeaways. HPV is a very common virus. Most people with HPV have no symptoms. HPV can cause genital warts and cancer. There is a vaccine that can protect against the most dangerous types of HPV. Talk to your doctor about HPV and whether the vaccine is right for you. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about HPV, the better you can protect yourself and your loved ones.